You actually had a different couple career paths. You know, you were in the Army and you're also a firefighter. Like, I mean, thanks for your service. That's awesome stuff. But like, what, like, you know, that's such different roles, and then comedy. Like, how did you get all into all that stuff?
I like people. I've always been about people. So at 16, I became a lifeguard in Chicago. At 18, I joined the Army, became a combat medical specialist and an ambulance driver. Then I became a nurse. About 24, I became a nurse. And then in my 30s, I became a firefighter. I've always been a first responder since I was like 16 years old. It's just part of my makeup. And even now in life, I still volunteer all the time. It's just part of who I am. And part of that military thing is I can't sit around and do nothing when I see something needs to be done.
Right.
I can't, like, even now during this, you know, I've gone to deliver food to people, and I'm actually joining right now a Team Rubicon to help them out, you know, and deploy to places, you know, because it's just been part of me who I am my whole life. And then is part of comedy is just because I like making people laugh. I mean, laughter to me is one of the coolest things ever.
100%.
And I love it. I mean, I just love the reaction people get, you know, especially after shows, hanging out with you guys after shows, you know, kicking it in the club. That's the part that I love. I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. The comedy on stage, that's awesome. That's great. That's it. The gravy is hanging out afterwards. Like right now, hanging out with you, Adam, talking right now, and you know, being the way we were on the ship. That was the gravy to the comedy. So that's my favorite part, is just kicking it afterwards, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you literally never know who you're going to meet. And my mindset is always, you know, keep it open. You always got to show people respect, end it with a smile. And, you know, you never know who you're going to meet. Like, I never knew I was going to meet you on the ship. And, like, you know, I never knew I would do this podcast and then later on have you on. Like, it's literally, life is so random. And I love that shit. That's why I love, you know, the whole purpose of life.
Right. And it's the cool thing is, like, to me, you're actually acting like, oh, man, it's a big deal that I'm on your but to me, it's a big deal that you asked me to be on the podcast. You understand?
That's awesome. Yeah.
So, like, I'm honored that you even want me to be here with you, because I'm like, we had a good time, you know, and you would have had a good time and then just forgot about me and never thought of me again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what happened. You hit me back. So when you hit me back, I hit you back. We go back and forth, and now we actually have a relationship, which is the best part of all of this.
Correct. Yeah, and that's the coolest part. You're right. Like, and you know, there's never a time. I mean, but I think what is really cool is after your show, you extended the olive branch, saying, like, you know, show that you wrote like a good card to, you know, the great people who work on that ship, because they work so freaking hard. Like, I had so much respect for anybody working on that ship. But you know, you said, like, make sure you do like a little card, and you show it to me, and you got a VIP to my next show. Like, that is just total respect, you know?
Well, you know, those guys that work on the cruise ship, I mean, I have it easy on the cruise ship because I really don't have to do anything until I have a show. You know, I help out if I can with little things, but there's not really much for me to. Some of those guys work 14 hours, man, 12, 14 hours, and they're busting their asses. So, yeah, at the end of the month, if they get a little perk, like I said, it's not a big deal. They get like $50, or they get a day off, or they get a day in the spa where they could just like, get, you know, massaged and taken care of. That's a big deal to them. So to me, if you do that, it's like, you know, it's like giving back. It's like, you know, if you do that for them, well, then when I come to your city, you say, hey, Alex, remember me? I was on the cruise ship with you, and I sent the VIP out, man. You get free tickets. Because the comedy clubs give me like 20 free tickets every time I go to a show. So I'll get 20 free tickets from me. So I give them out to fans who want to go that are in the area. You know what I'm saying? If you live in the area and I happen to be there, then the ticket's yours. And that's your VIP. You know what I'm saying? You walk in like you own the place. Yo, I'm with fucking Irish.
Yeah, show me some respect. That's exactly what it is. But
given name is Alejandro Manuel Portalatin José de González de la Rancho González the third. So I got 13 names. Those really think I talk like this? Bite me. What's up, y'all? My name is Alex Ortiz. I love being a comic. It's one of my favorite jobs. I had some cool jobs over the years. I used to be a firefighter. Before that, I was a nurse. Before that, I was a soldier in the United States Army. This is my favorite job. Not just because there's no drug testing, but we didn't have to be here till like 8:30